Hello, everyone. It is I, Robbie. I am here in person right now to talk to you guys. I wanted to talk to you about overwhelm. Overwhelm is something that can hit us all. Overwhelm is something that seems to always hit us all. And I'm at a weird point of overwhelm in my life. I love what I'm doing. I love who I am becoming. I love my work. I love the work I get to do, like with people, through my work. Like I really love my work. It's really beautiful. So I get a lot of benefits out of my life. My life is pretty awesome. I have like a great support system. I love my home. I love my work. I love the people I work with. I love my partner, Donna. She's amazing. My business partner with Rad Inc. is amazing. I love everyone that I work with. It's a wonderful life, right? And then you go and do something like shift your life again. And so the shift that I've made was to take Rad Inc. on the road. That's like one of my major shifts lately. And in going on the road, we have experienced just a number of things, personality differences, just stressful moments, lots of stressful moments, working with people, living with people, traveling with people, expanding that side of the business while I'm trying to keep the shop at home working well. And I'm trying to keep all of the people that work with me in a happy, peaceful place. I'm trying to meet everyone's needs. I'm trying to be there to kiss hands and shake babies, or shake hands and kiss babies. I'm there to do all the things, right? And so what's happening is all this good that's going on is kind of hitting me in a state of overwhelm at the moment. So like I've got a lot going on, but like not enough going on. But I love what's going on, and it's like I'm doing this one thing, and then this other thing requires so much more of me, and it's just kind of been that way for a while now here. And now it's gotten even crazier with the traveling on the road and trying to be home. So it's been cool, but it's been crazy. It's been wild and awesome. It's been scary, and there's been a lot of growth, I feel like. So I'm really stoked about everything that's been going on. It's been a ride. So it's a weird, peculiar state of overwhelm, right? Because I am in this point where like it's awesome. Like all the things that are going on are awesome. Like it's just cool. Like going to a convention and having this big booth, and then seeing the business roll through and seeing the happy people because we're doing tattoos and we're using like the rad vehicle to like bring these tattoos to people, and so it's like it's about loving what we're doing and like spreading that love and giving the customer or the client like this special feeling when they leave and a memory to take away with them. And it's like it's all great stuff, and being on the road, like I get to see and meet so many people, and like it's all so good, but it's all so much sometimes. And so that's the funny part about it, so it's like you go and you get overwhelmed with not enough, then you get overwhelmed with too much, and like you get overwhelmed with the bad stuff, you get overwhelmed with the good stuff. So this is one time right now I can specifically say I'm kind of overwhelmed with the good stuff. I'm busy frequently, whether I'm at work or not, whether it's doing videos like this or, doing interviews or, just doing work at the shop, social media work that I do a lot of, just constantly responding to messages and things like that. there's a lot of my time that gets taken up giving away that energy, you know? And it's funny because you have to decide to not give away your power, but give away some energy, because energy is power. You know, think of it on your phone. You know, the energy you have left in your battery is the power rating that's left in the phone, right? So like you can't give away all your energy, and you can only give away enough energy to where you're still going to be able to replenish your own. And so when you get to these levels of overwhelm, it's like, whoa, wait, am I giving my power away? Or am I just using my energy to be replenished and revitalized later? So it's interesting to think about. In this realizing that I'm overwhelmed, and I'm overwhelmed in a good way, it's just really odd, right? Like, cause when, like, you don't plan for, oh, when's the good gonna be too much for me to handle? How do I handle that? You know, and it's weird because the good comes in task formation at times too. So it's just really interesting. It's really odd. It's really different. And it's these times where you realize how multidimensional life is. And you have to fucking sit down and like cater to all sides, but also love all sides and not judge yourself or the sides you're, you know, experiencing. So it's been an interesting ride. I've been writing my book by way of, I got corrected on this. She is not a ghostwriter. She is a collaborator, somebody who is helping me tell my story. So what we do is we talk on the phone, and she records the phone calls and then transcribes my words into my story, right? So I was on the phone with Renee today doing that, and it's just really weird because I thought about how overwhelmed I've been with the good, and we talked about that a lot. And I remember years ago, and I know I've been bouncing all over the place. Sorry, you guys know how it is. And if you don't, now you know. So I talked to a man years ago, or not years, 2 years ago or so, when me and Donna first went on the road full time. I gave him a phone call. It was kind of one of those people that comes into your life. You don't know how or why, but they do. And he gave me a message that I needed to hear. And he told me, he's like, you feel like you don't have enough opportunity right now. And there will be a point in time where you're going to have so much opportunity, you're going to be overwhelmed by it. And now I'm here. And it's a cool feeling. It's so interesting. And it's like, I'm overwhelmed by all of it. Like, I'm writing my book finally. And then, it's like, oh, wow, like all these opportunities keep, just kind of falling into place and falling in line. And granted, it doesn't come without difficulty, hence the overwhelm, right? So part of this message that's coming across is, just because it's difficult doesn't mean it's bad. I've been producing a lot of growth in my life from difficult situations. I hate having hard talks. Those difficult communications that you're afraid of, doing from get. And what comes around in the end is, you have that talk and you usually have resolution. Good, bad, or indifferent doesn't matter. You don't have the fear of the unknown anymore. So like part of my overwhelm has been the difficult talks that I've had to have, and you just realize how strong you are as a person, and how much value you bring to the world by just going through all of these positive experiences, going through negative experiences, celebrating your accomplishments, just not giving up on yourself. And it's weird. So I've been like realizing partially too that I think this overwhelm is like a next level trigger. Like, like I'm getting overwhelmed with life. Oh shit, it's too much. Stop, go back. And it's like, no, man, keep going forward. You don't hit your goals if you don't move forward. You don't get where you want to go if you don't keep pushing forward. Huh? So, that's kind of my little message of the moment about overwhelm. If you're feeling overwhelmed, it ain't nothing wrong. It's probably an indicator that you're doing something right. But also on the other side of the same token, the overwhelm can be an indicator that something's wrong, but you're probably going in the right direction, so you might need to shift. You might need to adjust. Like with me, with my overwhelm, I need to shift my mindset into realizing that it's a good thing. I need to realize that I am surrounded by people that love me and support me. The ones that don't work themselves out. The worries that I have are nothing to worry about. I'm limiting myself with the beliefs I put over my own life. And there's nothing really to worry about because it all works out in the end. So, yeah, that's kind of what that is. So, hopefully you guys got a good takeaway from this one. As always, like, share, subscribe, tell your homies about me. Tell your baby mamas about me. Tell your baby mamas about me. Tell your friends. Tell your enemies. Tell anyone you think might use it. Tell anyone you think might like it. But just tell them about the Rad movement. And send them over to the YouTube, because they might enjoy it and shit. And it might be cool. And I'd appreciate it. So thank you guys so much for being here. As always, I'm Robbie Rapole. I'm Rad, and so are you. You guys fucking kick ass. Thank you so much for showing up and being here with me and being part of my purpose.